Chapter 7. Across the desert and the misty waters is the Well of Hydro, the residence of Samsair, the Sentinel of Engarden and Goliath of Reincarnation. By the cooperation between... I assume that's cooperation. Between the Reincarnates and the Hydro Goliath, the girl managed to talk to the Guide of Souls into helping her to rebuild Eros. Making sure that the ritual was a success, she walks up to Eros, hoping to find out the cure for her curse from the one who just woke up. Oh, is that the point of this? We're trying to find a cure for her demon curse thing? Yeah, but what if I were to go this way? Well, what if I were to go this way?
Thank you, Samsari. I am indebted to you.
It's no bother, human. As a part of that soul, you are essential. Perhaps you can change the flow of the world.
Again, you avoid speaking to me candidly. If you helped me, I may have rid myself of the curse long before.
That was not my obligation. Besides, the flows of all souls are already engraved on the tablet. It is the will of Luca. I won't intervene unless compelled.
You're telling that strange tale again. Never you mind. What must I do to clear my debt?
It's not just about you this time. Do not fight your current.
Then farewell.
What? No, that was the end. I didn't even talk to Eros.
My head is aching. Where am I? Is this the Well of Hydro? Why am I here?
Awake now? Your soul was damaged by the forbidden spell. Even if the Well of Hydro is able to rebuild you, you require time to fully recover.
You are the one who helped me at Rubywood Village? Thank you for helping me. But as a human, why was I able to be rebuilt from the Well of Hydro?
I placed your soul in a special vessel, and I used Regent 4 to stabilize it. Thus, I was able to rejuvenate you with the aid of Samsari before your soul collapsed. I'm 42. Subject number 42. Have you heard of me?
42. So it's you. No wonder you can use crystallization spells on your own.
I was certain you've heard of me. Please inform me. Who am I? What exactly is the curse that afflicts me? How can I lift it?
I was responsible for overseeing the Ode back then, and wasn't directly involved in that experiment. I don't know much about its intricacies. After the Anemo Goliath stopped raining, humans lost their main source of energy, the dews. But the ongoing war forced us to find new methods to collect energy-rich materials. The experiment conducted on you was one of the methods we attempted.
It's true that I can turn the power of stream and other souls into crystals. Is that crystal what you consider an energy-rich material?
Energy exists in different forms in this world, but a select few materials are available to us. For example, powerful energy is stored in stream and lava, yet they can't be directly tapped like dew. Not to mention, they could harm us if we merely touch them. Crystals that you transformed, however, possess structures and features similar to dew, hence can be used directly after some necessary processing. That's why your power was a novel hope for humans back then.
For me, it was a curse that brought me endless pain. I can't sustain my life with regular food, and the dews you mentioned had no effect. I could only live by devouring other souls. That was my only means of survival, and I hated myself for it. But should I swallow my hunger, the demon inside me would awaken and turn me into an unstoppable monster. It would take me over and force me to do many cruel things. Nothing I attempted could lift that curse. I couldn't even end my life.
My sympathies. I couldn't imagine the pain you were put through because of that experiment. I never thought that the other that fused with you is such a horrible and powerful being. What demon is it specifically?
The other?
42. You were created by an experiment for fusing life. Your soul is from a human, and your crystallization power should originate from another being, which could be the demon. The one overseeing the experiment was my colleague, Master Mage Karen. She once told me that the experiment had failed a number of instances, as all human subjects were completely devoured by the subject they were going to fuse them with. That was until a transcendent mage assisted her and performed the last experiment with a deliberately separated pure soul.
Huh?
In that last attempt of fusion, you were thus born.
Transcendent mage? Like, who's the transcendent mage? Just some random person that just came up?
Karen. Could it be that my soul comes from her? Eros, do you know how to find her?
I've never seen Karen since the raising. I'm uncertain if she's even alive. But you can journey to the lab in God's Hall to see if you can find more clues. That was where you were born. God's Palace is deep below Holy Grounds. You can travel down there from Grand Archives. This is my Master Mage emblem. It should be able to grant you access to the lab.
I hope I can find a way to cure the curse. Thank you, Eros.
I've never seen Karen since the raising. I'm uncertain if she's even alive. But you can journey to the lab in God's Hall to see if you can find more clues. That was where you were born.
I met Renee.
I met Renee a few times when bringing you here. She thought that I slew you, and I had neither the time nor the confidence to advocate for myself. And I knew of the gift she possessed, so...
I understand.
She's been following me all the way here. I left her clues that you are at the headquarters of the reincarnates, so she should be able to surmise your location quite hastily.
Thank you. I feel relieved knowing that Renee and Ifri are safe and sound. I'll advocate for you. I've never seen
Mindless
Karen
member of
since
the Ode.
raising.
I encountered a mindless member of the Ode in your base. What befell them? I met another like her at the Institute.
I know not. After the raising subsided, I began searching for surviving Odes. However, all I met were acting strange. Some seemed to be fine, yet they attacked me when we met. Renee was the only one who changed not.
Someone seems to have them under their thrall.
Okay, so I can't go anywhere.
Thank you, Sam.
It's no... It's...
Chapter 8. The girl returned to Grand Archives of Holy Ground. Yet, that mysterious mage who rules this place was nowhere to be found. God's Palace Underground is a place that went through the entire history of mankind. It's where the first drop of water appears in the world, where Luca created the hole and garden. Will she find the clues she needs there? Oh, I can't reflect projectiles. What? That's new. Those guys weren't there before.
This equipment, it's more complex than any of its ilk in the institutes. What were humans studying here? And there's that strange, familiar feeling.
Okay, which way do I go? Can I do right side? And then I assume I go right side, but what's on left side? If it even lets me. Nope, so I have to go right side. Oh. Oh. That heals for a lot. Oh my god. Fine, I'll wait. I guess it's the store that I couldn't figure out how to open.
So this is what that place Eros told me of looks like.
Research Journal, Report 4.1. Master Karen has affirmed that stage 3 of the experiment was a success. It is true that only a soul like that one could contain the power of the worm. Report 4.2. Subject number 42 has remained stable for 30 days. Perhaps we've already actually met success this time. Report 4.3. We were unable to duplicate said success, but number 42 has performed far beyond expectations. Ever since the Animo Goliath stopped raining, we, humans, created dews on our own for the first time. Report 4.4. Number 42 is able to control crystallization powers if the proper cost is paid. Compare with the losses of the war, however, it was well worth it.
Number 42. All the records are about me. So I was indeed born in this place. And there's another journal behind this one.
It beggars belief that the cloudworm I returned from that tower carries the code of the Hemi-Goliath. Only subject number 42 can fuse with a Hemi-Goliath and remain stable. Her soul must have inherited her glory. Methods for mass production. 1. Remove the cloudworm from subject 42 and restore a separate cloudworm. 2. Attempt to fuse the cloudworm with more subjects. 3. Attempt to duplicate the cloudworm. 4. Master Karen has drawn up a complete method for theoretically separating the cloudworm from the subject. Should the separation experiment fail, however, we mayhaps never recover. If the subject or the cloudworm is damaged during separation, we will completely lose all of the key achievements we've made. We have little chance of acquiring a second cloudworm. What's even more critical is that the subject number 42 she gave us. even more irreplaceable in some sense. They are still arguing about the Cloudworm. How dare they request for even more of the Great One? Only I saw what she had become after that sacrifice. A more pure and transcendent being, perfect enough to be the light to all humans. I believe that we don't need to wait for that old god who will never return. All this time, the savior that humans hope for is right before our very eyes. Hi.
This
broke
is not the end of your journey. The Transcendent One awaits you elsewhere.
The journal! Damn you!
I was reading that. Ow. 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 Do you want to just stand still for a second? Do you want? Stand still in that. I forgot how to do these fights. That's not the right button. Oh, it's 2 hits. Okay, well, my magic's not working. She moves too much. Oh, that could work. Fine, I'll heal.
Such a masterful use of that power. You are truly a part of her, but...
How so?
That's cheating.
With a minuscule cost, I can escape even the power of the Cloudworm.
You know of the Cloudworm as well? Tell me, how can I rid myself of it?
The solution is in that journal, but I have destroyed it.
Damn! And Garden Raised, what are you after?
Please, remember that the Transcendent One awaits you elsewhere.
Transcendent again. Who is that? Eris said that I'm part of them, so what does it mean she awaits me? There seems to be something in the crystal cage. A key. The mark on it. It's the Anemo Goliath? Why would that guy carry a key with the mark of Anemo Goliath? The journal mentions that the Cloudworm was returned from a tower. Could that be the Albedo Tower that leads to the field of Anemo? This seems to have some relation to the Anemo Goliath as well. And that Karen who brought the Cloudworm back, she knew the technique that separated me from the Cloudworm, yet not even Eros knows if she's still alive. Seems I must travel to the Sky Palace first, and try to locate the Goliath of Anemo.
Mysterious female who called herself the Guider dropped a key, which has a mark that resembles the clue from the research journals, leading to the field of Anemo Goliath, Sky Palace. The girl turned upon the backtrack and aims for where her answer might be in a hurry. Guess I'm going up. awkward. Am I climbing all the way up? Or do I have to go into that secret room that I found before? Which... I don't remember where it was. Oh, it's up there. Can't use the elevator. Well, I'm kind of getting back used to the controls. Although her playstyle's slightly different because she's ranged. And I had Renee's set up in some specific way.
The key. Is it resonating with the gate? This key is related to both the Anemo Goliath and that guider. Mayhaps I could find the clues I seek behind this gate.
So that's the point of this room, other than the cutscene.
To believe that a place like this would exist beyond the Albedo Tower. Was this place also created by God? I've heard that there's a so-called forbidden grounds by the Scions in the field of Anemo. Mayhaps this is it.
Whoa, a new enemy. And by new enemy, it's the same enemy except slightly faster. Wait, what? What's down there then? Nothing. No map either. Oh, I'm gonna go kill that guy. Free healing. And stop him throwing rocks at me. Ooh, things are a little tanky here. Ow.
The door and floor are covered in magic circles. Why would humans engrave them, though?
Guess I have to come back once it's broken. Huh. Does that mean I can get in here as Renee? Because that seems to be... Ow. Seems to be, it's locking off areas for 42, specifically. Oh my god, I can't hit it! Trying to not use any heals if I can. Yeah, there's a tree here, which means Renee can get in here. Maybe that's related to one of the endings. Oh, that might have opened up the path. Either this one or the one further below. Further below. Ow. What? Okay, fine, I'll heal. Wait a minute. This place looks like that other place. Yeah, it kind of does. This like dark version of Sky Palace or something. He's just moving at me. What the? There's nothing here. I assume it wants me to go down there. Let's look around a bit. Not like it really matters, because I can't pick up anything. I think I'm back to the start. Well, I'm gonna have to explore this place once I come here with Renee. I'm mostly killing these enemies just to heal. Ow. I just got all that health back. Really does feel like just a dark version of Sky Palace. It's like all mirrored, I think. Obsidian core. Let me hit it. Why are you so annoying to hit? This is the longest chapter so far. Mostly because I don't know where I'm going. And there's a lot of enemies to kill as well. Wasn't there a big dude? I thought I saw a big dude. God damn it, I just healed all that up. Really don't like how they explode. Ow. Oh, I cancelled it. It's very easy to cancel spells on her. Don't know if I want to touch that yet. How? I just healed that. Oh, it lets me go this way too. Okay, fine, I'll touch it.
The blood was splashed on the spear, and it hasn't completely congealed.
Okay. Is there gonna be a boss fight here?
I can feel the aura. Does this stream beneath my feet lead directly to the Sea of Souls?
Who are you?
Welcome to my lair.
Oh, it's Karen. We've never seen her the entire game.
Who are you? Why is there a human within the Anemo Goliath's forbidden grounds?
I am Kareen, your creator number 42. Why have you kept me waiting?
You're the one who's masterminded all this? Then you ought to know the reason.
Why? Do you truly want to reject my gift? Alas, you've never understood its value.
If you still want your life, tell me immediately how to rid my body and soul of the Cloudworm.
In the war, the Goliath of Anemo stopped granting Ingard the reins. Dues came in short supply, and the humans would have inevitably been defeated by the Goliaths of Pyro. From then on, we swore to discover our own method to create dues with our own hands. Hence, I snuck into the field of Anemo in search of the secret behind the dews. Eventually, I discovered the Cloudworm. It is a hemi-Goliath created by Luca, who can transform streams and other forms of life into crystals, known as dews, which contain life force. Although I didn't manage to bring back a Cloudworm, I had no way of controlling nor directly using it. But you, number 42, you are the only perfect subject to fuse the Cloudworm and exploit its powers without being consumed.
So what about that transcendent mage that Eros talked about?
Perfect? Do you think I'm perfect now? As a monster who can only survive by constantly devouring others' lives, that hunger in my soul, it tortures me always. Once let loose, it quickly turns me to a beast enslaved by instinct. It is no gift at all, but an inextricable curse.
Boss fight. After all that platforming? Oh. That's this fight? Okay, it's slightly different. I can't cast out in midair. Whoa. A little bit hard to dodge some of these attacks. Does this hit? What does? Can you let me heal? Thanks. Yeah, so I can just spam this and it will kill her.
Your emotions mean nothing when compared to the survival of all humanity. I'll never tell you how to get rid of the Cloudworm.
Has it faded what other abilities your gift has given me? After I devour your soul, your memory will give me the answer. Trying to escape into your soul field? Seems you've forgotten about my crystal cage.